Hey everyone, this week I'm going to be reviewing the K&F Concept carbon fibre travel tripod. So I've come out to a local area this evening, just walking around the reservoir here, and recently K&F Concept sent me this tripod and asked me if I'd like to test it out. So I brought it with me tonight. As you can see, it comes in this nice pouch, carry case. And the first thing to say is that this is a travel tripod. So you're going to have to make compromises depending on your circumstances. And if you're travelling, you need a tripod that's lightweight and folds up small. The compromises you're going to have to make are that it's not going to be as sturdy as some tripods, so just bear that in mind. So this thing is really small, really lightweight, folds up to around about 34 centimetres and it weighs around about 1 kilogram. But when you unfold it, it can actually go fairly high. I think the maximum height is around about 155 centimetres, so that's pretty good for a travel tripod that folds up as small as this one does. It's made of carbon fibre, so again, really light. It's got a really good ball head. It's got these really nice locking mechanisms, and you can change this to 3 different positions, allowing you to set different heights for the tripod quite quickly. You've got twist locks for the legs, so really nice and quick to adjust. And it's got a lot of features. Considering the price of this tripod, it's got things like a bubble level, it's got a hook underneath that you can put your bag on, and it's even got a screw-off leg that you can use as a monopod. So considering this is a travel tripod, it is actually fairly sturdy. The carbon fibre makes it nice and rigid, and it's got a maximum load capacity of 8 kilograms. So I haven't tested it up to that, but it's more than enough for my Z7 and the 24 to 70mm f4 lens. It's got a really nice ball head, Arca Swiss plate at the top. I'm just using my L bracket, but it does come with a mounting plate as well. Just get that locked in there. I also really like this hook on the bottom here. I like to just hang my bag on there. A, gets my bag off the floor, but B, it means that I've got a bit of extra weight on the tripod just to make it a little bit more stable, which is nice, particularly if it's windy. So the ball head's pretty good, 360 all the way around, up and down. You can get all the way down like this. And for a budget travel tripod, this thing locks pretty tight. So that's not going anywhere. You can definitely take a good steady shot with that. Alright, so it's a day later now. Great evening last night, fantastic sunset. There were some really good colours in the sky, some nice cloud as well, and those colours were reflecting really nicely on the water. And it was a really good opportunity to test out the K&F Concept carbon fibre travel tripod as well. I've reviewed a few of their products now in other videos, and as I've said before in those videos, I'm not getting paid anything. I'm allowed to keep this, but I'm not getting paid anything else. So I'm not obliged to say anything, and all my comments and opinions are my own and unbiased. And that said, I'm really impressed with this tripod. I think it's great. It's so small, about 34 centimetres, about a kilogram in weight, so perfect for travelling. And it's just got so many good features. Like I said, it's got the foam handle for when it's cold. You've got the hook on the bottom for holding your bag. You've got the screw off leg, which is so good for a tripod at this price point. That comes off, and then you can just screw off your ball head like so, attach that to your leg, and you've got yourself a monopod. And to be honest, I'm really struggling to find many negatives about this tripod. It really is so good. I think if anything, I would say that perhaps it could just be a little bit more rigid. When you compare it to some of the other carbon fibre travel tripods, there is just a little bit of give in the legs, particularly when you've got it on a slippy surface, like a hard slippy surface, and you might just feel a little bit of give in the legs. But having said that, you know, it's still pretty rigid. And when you consider that those other tripods are more than double the price, you know, this is looking pretty good from a price to quality ratio. This is way up there. So I can definitely recommend it. It held my Z7 24 to 70mm really well. I took some long exposures as well, and those came out great. There was no motion blur or anything like that. Perhaps the twist locks, they could just be a little bit smoother if I was being really picky, but again, I am nitpicking because it really is so good, the tripod, that I'm really struggling to find anything to complain about really. The ball head's really good. Again, you might find slightly better ones on the really high-end, high-priced tripods, but you know, that's pretty solid. So yeah, I think this is a great tripod at a great price. If you're looking for a budget tripod that's got really good features, pretty good quality, then you're not going to go far wrong with the K&F Concept carbon fibre travel tripod. So that's it for this video. I hope you found it useful. There are some links below in the description where you can find the tripod and click through if you're interested in getting one. If you're new to the channel, I'm not always doing this kind of thing. I'm often out and about doing landscapes or woodland, macro, wildlife, bird photography, all that kind of stuff. So if you like that and you're not already subscribed, then please consider doing so. You can click on the big red button down there or on my face over here. And that way you'll keep up to date with everything I'm doing each and every week. There's a new video every Sunday morning at 10 AM UK time. So I hope you'll catch me for the next one, but that's it for this one. So thanks a lot, and bye for now.